Nathan Cox here. I'm here to do a review on the Werner Multi-Ladder or telescoping ladder, however you want to call it. Some people call them the Little Giant types. They say the Little Giant type because the Little Giant Ladder Company is where the idea originated from. They're the ones that originally designed these ladders almost 25 years ago, roughly, I think it is. So they actually held the patents very tight for a long time. But when they released, now a lot of the other companies have gotten a chance to make their own versions of these telescoping ladders. There's a lot of good ones out there and some other ones that aren't really worth getting at all, no matter how cheap they are. So there is a really big difference in the brands, but the great part is you can get these anywhere now. Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace Hardware's, even Walmart carries them. So you can find different brands all throughout the place. The one I have behind me, the two that I have behind me are the Werner brand. I'm sure most anyone's heard of the Werner ladders. You can get them at Lowe's and Home Depot. I think maybe at the Ace Hardware's also. The extension ladders, the folding A-frames, most of them being the fiberglass. Everyone knows those. I think, short of the Little Giant ladder, the Werners do the best job with this ladder. I've used some of the other brands and I wasn't really pleased with it. And some of the other brands look very similar to this one, but they just don't, the mechanisms in them don't work as smooth. And then some of the other brands, like the ones that carry at Walmart, they're just very cheap all the way around, and I don't like them at all. Okay? So for those of you who aren't really familiar with this ladder, what is it? What does it do? Well, first of all, there's multiple sizes, so you got to figure out which size you want. You got the 13 foot, 17 foot, 22 foot are the most common ones that you're going to find in the store. You can also buy larger ones. Sometimes those are special orders. The 13 foot is great because it can actually fit in the trunk of a car. But when you fold it out as an extension, you can still reach the roof line of a standard single-story home. A-frame is big enough to hit just most anything, but like I said, it's small enough when it folds up, fits in the trunk of a car. It's great for realtors, anyone working for construction companies, got to take a look at the buildings, insurance companies, that kind of stuff it's really great for. This is a 17-foot one right here. I find it's the most useful one for most interior work along with some exterior work. I use this ladder 98% of the time. I do have a very tall extension ladder when I got to hit a second story roof line, but short of those times, I use this ladder for everything. A-frame right now, you pull out these pins here and here, and you extend the legs out. Extend the legs out, and it's much taller A-frame right now. That's awesome. The other awesome part about this, well, what if you got to do some work on some stairs, right? This has still got one more notch you can go higher. I didn't make it all the way. Like the stairs back here. Alright, well look at that. That's not safe at all. If I step on it, it's just going to fall forward, right? So how do I get the stuff above the door when I got the stairs here? Well, take this one here and drop it down another notch. And that mostly levels out the ladder. Now, no worries. I can get right up and down it. Other thing I love about this style of an A-frame, instead of those other ones that we were all used to, is you can stand on both sides. I can straddle the ladder like this. If I get back further so you can see. Straddle the ladder like this. I can even sit down right here when I'm doing the work, or stand up. It's just very, very secure feeling. Whenever I use one of the old style ladders, I always try to put my leg down the other side and then there's no rungs. You can have one person standing on this side, while a second person stands on this side. They're very stable. I mean, really, they don't want to tip to the side at all. Very, very stable. And like I said originally, they also do the extension ladders. Boom. You unlock the center pins a second time. Now it's the extension. You want it to be a taller extension? Unlock the leg pins and stretch it out even further. Notch at a time if you want. Very versatile. You find that they work just about for anything. Great for everything around the house. If you got to do painting, if you got to do change out light bulbs on tall ceiling, you got to do the Christmas lights or clean out the gutters. Outside work. Awesome ladder. I give this ladder 2 thumbs up. Heck, if I had more arms, I'd give it 3 or 4 thumbs up. But I don't have any more arms. I love this ladder enough where I got a second one. My old one's a bit bent up because I've dropped some posts on it from a second story deck, but it still keeps going. Guys, if you're looking at a ladder that can replace your A-frame and your extension ladder, I highly recommend this ladder here from Werner. Only downside about it is if you're used to the lightness of the fiberglass A-frame ladders where you can carry them around, maybe someone, the homeowner's elderly or for other reason they just can't lift very much weight. That is the downside to these ladders. They are a little on the heavier side. Other than that, there are no more downsides to that. The fact that you can replace two ladders with one that's more sturdy than either one of them is amazing. So I hope this helps you all out. I hope this makes you find a good decision on the ladder, because I'm not crazy about being up on ladders all the time, but I always feel safe on this one. So I hope that you guys can feel safe too when you're up there. So no one needs to fall and hurt themselves. So please share this video, subscribe to my channel. I've got tons of other videos on many other topics, and there's just tons of stuff to check out. So as always, thanks again for watching.